To the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sideline. Look at the head coach of the Browns. His guys got to see the sights in London last week, but unfortunately unable to pick up the win. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott here with Brock Hewer, the All-Pro Chris Boswell on for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. To return, Jerome Ford. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Warriors 17, Viking 18, 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's complete, David Njoku. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. First and 10 now from the 46.
Mustang 19, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this opening drive headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of the season. And make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
319.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Schlesinger making the stop.
Brings up third down and 2.
It's Warren on third down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
3-yard loss on
The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Sanders going to look to throw. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down.
7 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Now.
Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good. The Browns.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He was down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on a quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and short here. Sanders finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Sanders going to throw here on first. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
18, 5 in. Ready?
To the air on first down. Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to it. Giving 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Warren, quick on the draw. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, Warren Still has some space inside the 35. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. To the air on first down, Rogers. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the Browns' 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and the new set of downs to work with.
Going to the ground again on first. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Warren once more. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance. And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Escapes, and he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0.
Come on. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 17.
On first down, here's Sanders. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now they face second down. Throwing again here, Sanders. On the slant, complete to Jeudy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. They'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. For the incompletion, still at the 38. It's second and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Caught by his running back, Jenkins. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when you get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Miami Lions. Ready?
Now Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
70 Rangers. 70 Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Get up. Like this. Go.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up second down.
19 strike, 92. 60 Vikings, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Sanders back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Sanders now on third down. Escapes out to the left. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll start the drive with Warren. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And the Browns get there and take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose, and the Browns pick it up. The 50! He's at the 30! The 10! And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns get some late points and the lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Rodgers. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Finds him over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10. That's a 47-yard line.
Throw again, Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Jim. And the defender comes away with it. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Intended target there was David Njoku. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Johnny Ryan, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Panther Street, Panther Street.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Kyler Murray. He's directed the offense well. This one goes for 29 yards, touchdown. The Cardinals improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Giants had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Cowboys.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A run for Warren here to start the 3rd. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Warren. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Rodgers set to pass. This is Metcalf working that right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his workload hasn't been limited to the backfield. As you get a look at the NFL's best receiving backs this season, you can see he is right there in the top 5.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's Tillman on the quick slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hot 70, hot 70. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Judkins on second down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuck.
Third down run from Judkins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 7. First down, Browns.
Now Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Quick Dragon 60. Seventy Ranger. Check, hurt. Steady, right?
Throw here, third down. That one's caught by Tillman. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
To the air on first down. Sanders. Eddie Judkins on the drop down. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
4 yards.
Ready?
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go. Start.
First and 10 at the 17.
From the red zone on first. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now we give to Warren, coming right. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the
8
table.
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. at the 31-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Warren here from the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And on the tackle that time, the former top 10 pick by the Steelers, Devin Bush. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Rodgers from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Able to find Gainwell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is Warren headed right. It's inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Steelers 14.
Solly set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Ford on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns getting their offense out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack low 80. Top low 18. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Peyton Wilson! And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Caught by 1 out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Going to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And all they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Myles Garrett. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Rolling out to his left. As the hook up again to Njoku. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Come on.
Play action, Sanders. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, Warren. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock, and hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
And a screen pass for Judkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns first down.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
They look to throw it. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields the hard squib kick. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Now here's Rodgers. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.